channel for another Ohio's buc-ee's construction update in Huber Heights, Ohio. Today is November 22nd, 2025, and it is beautiful outside today.
Yeah, it's perfect. Blue skies and sun. It's about 50 degrees, a little crisp in the air. Not quite what we had a couple days ago down in Florida, Daytona Beach. It was 80 degrees and the sky looked just like it does here, but we're in Ohio now, so it's back to reality. So we're not going to complain about a 50-degree day that's as beautiful as this is right here. We were able to get down here today and fly the drone out into the construction site like we're used to doing. No weather issues at all to interrupt our flight. As we flew around the construction site today, we noticed the South Fuel Pump Island. The guys are up there working on it now, getting closer to completing that canopy. Just like every week, there's a lot more concrete has been poured since the last time we were down here. Some more of the glass has been installed at the front entrance to the building, and just a lot of little things going on all over the place. On the back of the property, they're working on that little utility building. Some work is going on in the loading docks. They're probably trying to take advantage of this good weather before it goes away on them, because it's not going to be long before the winter's going to set in.
Yeah, that 20 degrees at night's going to hit real soon.
So we just got back late last night. We were down in Florida for a couple days. While we were down there, we got to visit 4 different buc-ee's: Richmond, Kentucky, Calhoun, Georgia, Warner Robins, Georgia, and also Daytona Beach, Florida. All 4 of those buc-ee's locations were on the smaller size, which only has 2 entrances. They also had the darker bricks. Only one of those 4 had a mural, and that's the one in Richmond, Kentucky. The other 3 did not have murals, and I didn't realize that they didn't all have a mural.
Yeah, so this one here in Huber Heights probably won't have one either.
I would say with the location of it, it's most likely not going to have a mural, but
because you can't really see it promptly.
Yeah, it's going to be in a position where it's not going to be easily seen, but who knows, they still may put it on there. Car washes, Calhoun, Georgia and Daytona Beach, Florida, they both had car washes.
Interesting fact with that is they were not actually on the actual property. They were like across the street, on a side street, across from there.
Probably still their property.
Yeah, it's just not, it's just not all one.
Yeah, visually it didn't look like it was part of it. It looked like it was across the street.
Yeah, it wasn't like the Sevierville one.
And to build on that fact, the buc-ee's in Warner Robins, Georgia, had a car wash just across the street, real similar to Calhoun, Georgia, but it wasn't a buc-ee's car wash. It was an independently owned car wash, not affiliated with the buc-ee's.
Yeah. And
also, while we were down there, exit 181 on I-75 in Forsyth, Georgia, we had a viewer, DNR 5586, leave a comment on one of our videos to keep an eye out down there in Forsyth, Georgia, for the location of a new buc-ee's that's being built. On our way down, we probably hit that about 3 in the morning, and we didn't see anything. But coming home, we looked over there, and sure enough, there was a clearing and land, and they were out there working, clearing the land. We were going to stop, but the traffic through that section was just
a little
horrible.
Heavy.
and we just didn't stop to get any pictures of it. But it's kind of interesting because that buc-ee's in Forsyth, Georgia is only going to be about 40 miles north of the one in Warner Robins. I wasn't sure that they would build them that close to each other, but apparently they are.
I don't think they should build them that close together.
I think the novelty is going to wear off.
Yeah.
For example, if you're traveling south through Georgia on 75, Calhoun, Georgia, then you go through Atlanta, then you'll have Forsyth, Georgia, and then Warner Robins. And really, unless you're trying to collect merchandise from different locations, you really wouldn't have a need to stop at all of them.
No.
But I'm sure they know what they're doing better than us.
No, by the time you go through Georgia, through Atlanta, to get to the other one, you're probably going to be hungry with all the damn traffic.
Yeah, in our case yesterday, I think we spent half the day in Georgia. We stopped at the one in Warner Robins heading north, and I'd say probably didn't make it 30 minutes away from that one, and we barely got above 40 miles an hour if we weren't stopped for the next, seemed like the rest of the day. So we got about probably about 30 miles south of the one in Calhoun before we actually were able to move again.
Yeah.
And then we were ready to stop again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing that, you know, when we were coming through there were no accidents, there was no construction. It was just heavy traffic. And it's just unbelievable, at least for people like us from Ohio that aren't used to seeing that. We had a 1,000-mile drive, and if it wouldn't have been for that stretch between the two buc-ees in Georgia, it wouldn't have been a bad ride.
No.
Yeah, it was a drive from hell yesterday, and that's about all you can say about it.
I was happy to be home. Okay, that rant is now over. All
right, before we wrap it up today, I think it'd be neat if all you people out there watching could drop a comment and just let us know where you're watching from. It'd be kind of neat to see how many people are watching these videos that are local here to the Huber Heights, Dayton area, and how many people might be from other states far away or maybe even other countries. So if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and drop a comment. Just let us know where you're watching us from. With that, I think that'll do it for today. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up.
And don't forget to hit that hype button.
Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these buc-ees construction update videos. As always, thanks for watching.
And we'll see you down the road.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we're down here filming our video today, and an old friend stopped by to say hello.
How's it going, guys?
John Esper. He stopped over to say hello and welcome us back from Florida. Anything you'd like to tell all the viewers, John?
It's just nice seeing these guys back from Florida.
Well, sorry we couldn't bring any of that warm weather back home with us. But
yeah.
We tried, but it just wouldn't follow us.
At least it stopped raining.
Yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day out here,
Yeah.
50 degrees, and not quite the 80 degrees we had in Florida, but we won't complain.
Yeah.
All right, well, we just want John to say hello, and we're going to let him go. He's got to get home and get to work, or get home and get to bed to get to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's always good to see you, John.
Yeah,
Thanks.
nice seeing you guys, too.
Thanks for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Here's a look at the retail store. You can see they've got a lot of the concrete work completed on the front and south side of the building. There's the location for the buc-ees statue, right outside the north entrance. See, they still have a little bit of concrete work to complete here on the north side of the building. Around the back, work continues on the utility building, also on the loading docks. See, they're getting ready to pour some more concrete along the back edge of the property. Here along the front edge of the property, they've got a lot of this dirt leveled out. You can see Center Point Boulevard here on the left. Got all the lane improvements completed here. Flying around the back edge of the property, you can see the work continues on the utility building. Also, the grass is coming in quite nicely along the back edge of the property. This is the exit ramp from I-70 West to State Route 235. I think it's time we start throwing our guesses out for where the location will be for the tall sign for the buc-ee's store. Go ahead and drop your guess for the sign location in the comments. As work progresses, we'll see who was correct. This is State Route 235. You can see all the road improvements that they've made here. I'm not sure why this section on the left hasn't been resurfaced.